Hook. She was just another face in the shadows of war. A simple woman unseen, unnoticed. The hidden medal. Until one admiral's eyes locked on the hidden medal pinned beneath her uniform. In that moment, the carrier's steel. The admiral reacts. Decks held a secret that would shake the entire fleet. The aircraft carrier roared with life. Jets screamed into the sky, waves pounded against steel, and sailors rushed about in their relentless rhythm. Amid this chaos, a woman moved. Respect revealed. Quietly in the shadows, stacking crates, loading ammunition, carrying out tasks no one ever looked twice at. Her uniform was plain, her hands blistered, her call to action, outro, presence nearly invisible. But beneath the heavy folds of her jacket, pressed close to her heart, was something no one else knew about. A medal, not one given for service in this war, but for a sacrifice years earlier that had cost her everything. She had promised herself it would never be seen again. Days on. The carrier blurred together, sweat, grit, and the endless grind of war. To her shipmates, she was simply the loader, nothing more. They mocked her scars, dismissed her silence, and never once guessed that she carried a story far heavier than the munitions in her arms. But fate has a way of tearing open the things we try hardest to hide. One stormy night, as lightning tore the sky in half, the admiral himself came down to inspect the lower decks. The crew stood straighter, anxious under his gaze. His eyes swept over the rows of sailors, and then paused. She tried to shrink away, clutching her jacket closed, but a single glint of silver betrayed her secret. The metal she thought was hidden caught the admiral's eye. The silence was suffocating. The crew stared, confused. Why would a lowly ammunition loader have such a decoration? And why was she hiding it? The admiral stepped forward. His eyes were hard, but not cruel. He had seen medals before, countless medals, but never one worn with such quiet pain. He knew this wasn't vanity. This was memory. This was loss. And in that moment, the truth spilled into the room. Without a single word spoken. Years earlier, when she was just a young recruit, her unit had been ambushed. In the chaos, she dragged 3 wounded soldiers across burning ground, shielding them with her own body. Her hands had been shredded by shrapnel, her lungs scarred by smoke, but she had not stopped. For those actions, she was given the medal. But it came at a price. One life she couldn't save haunted her. Still, her own brother. That was why she hid it. The world celebrated her bravery, but she only felt her failure. Now in front of the admiral and her crew, she trembled, caught between shame and the weight of her past. But the admiral did not scold her. Instead, he turned sharply to the watching sailors. His voice thundered, not in anger, but in reverence. And suddenly, the whispers, the mocking glances, the dismissive smirks were gone. The carrier's crew saw her for who she truly was. Not just a loader, not just a woman in the shadows, but a hero among them. From that day, the whispers changed. Respect followed her footsteps, not because of the medal, but because she had carried the burden of it in silence, with no need for glory. And though her scars would never fade, neither would the truth. Courage is not always loud, and heroes are not always seen until the right eyes notice them. She carried more than ammo that day. She carried a legacy. If this story touched you, leave a comment. What does true heroism mean to you? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so these powerful lessons reach more hearts.